Amsterdam, a city that feels reoccupied, not born. Amsterdam is often described as a city that grew naturally from a small fishing settlement. But when you look closely, not emotionally, not romantically, but structurally, that story begins to feel incomplete. This is not about conspiracy or sensational claims. It is about observing scale, coherence, timing, and function, and allowing those observations to speak for themselves. Let's look at what is actually there. Amsterdam appears suddenly, already mature. One of the most striking aspects of Amsterdam is how complete it appears when it enters recorded history. By the early 17th century, the city already has a fully developed concentric canal system, massive stone warehouses, advanced hydraulic control, standardized building dimensions, global trade infrastructure. There is no long, messy, transitional phase visible in the city's physical fabric. Cities that grow organically tend to be chaotic first. Amsterdam is not. It appears finished and then populated. That alone is worth pausing over. The scale does not match the origin story. The official narrative describes a modest settlement that rapidly expanded through trade. But the physical evidence tells a different story. Canals wide enough for heavy, sustained traffic, warehouses built for volumes far exceeding local production, deep foundations capable of supporting multi-story stone buildings, architectural uniformity across vast areas of the city. This is not how a poor or experimental city slowly finds its footing. This feels like a city that stepped into an existing template. Intuitively, it reads less like invention and more like inheritance. 3. The canal system behaves like a designed energetic structure. Amsterdam's canals are not random. They form harmonic, semicircular rings, evenly spaced radial connections, slow, continuous water movement, carefully balanced locks and water levels. From an engineering perspective, this is exceptional water management. But intuitively, it feels like more than that. Water carries memory. Flow carries information. Circular movement stabilizes systems. The canal belt behaves like a resonant structure, not merely a drainage solution. Many cities fight water. Amsterdam collaborates with it. That suggests prior understanding, not trial and error. 4. Early photographs show cities without people. When photography emerges in the 19th century, something unusual appears. We see enormous streets, intact buildings, fully formed infrastructure, yet relatively few people when this is often explained by long exposure times. But that explanation falls short when buildings are sharply defined, boats are visible, objects are stationary, but human presence is minimal. The city is clearly there. The population feels delayed. Intuitively, this looks less like gradual growth and more like repopulation. Nashar 5. Amsterdam functions as a node, not a village. Function reveals intent. Amsterdam's layout prioritizes storage, transport, distribution, access. It does not prioritize intimate clustering, organic, medieval defense patterns, slow residential sprawl. The city behaves like a logistical hub, almost as if it was designed to serve a wider network, one that predates the people currently using it. Number 6. The water energy is older than the city. This may be the most overlooked point. The waterways Amsterdam is built upon existed long before the city itself. Tidal dynamics, underground flows, subtle energetic gradients. Amsterdam did not create this power. It anchored itself to it. The city listens to the water, but it also attempts to discipline it. That tension is still felt today. 7. A sober, intuitive conclusion. So what is Amsterdam? Not an ancient lost civilization, not a myth, but also not simply a fisherman's village that figured it out. Amsterdam feels like a city that was re-entered after a disruption. A city whose systems were already present. A city that modern humans learned to operate rather than design from scratch. This does not rewrite history. It simply questions its silences. And sometimes absence speaks louder than records. Amsterdam does not feel born. It feels reoccupied. This is not about rewriting history. It is about noticing where the story feels incomplete and allowing that discomfort to teach us something.